hilarious. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Easy on Me podcast. My name is Tiara.
I'm Oksana.
This podcast is about navigating life as young adults. We'll talk about everything, friendships, relationships, everything under the sun because life be life.
Life be lifing and can't stop and it won't stop. Okay.
So, icebreaker time. Y'all know we do an icebreaker before each episode. It's not in my phone. So for our icebreaker today, what is the best piece of advice or the kindest words you've gotten from somebody?
Recently, the kindest words that I've gotten from someone is you are enough. You have all that you need.
To succeed.
Didn't need that. Yeah, that's the best advice that I've gotten.
Okay.
Recently.
So for me, my advice actually came from Cameron Johnson. Shout out to you. Happy birthday,
Happy
Cam.
birthday, twin. What up?
He basically was like, don't worry about validation from other imperfect people.
That's all of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we be worried so much about people's opinions, and everybody's imperfect. So it really don't matter what people think about you because they're not paying your bills. So thanks for that advice, Cam. It really put things into perspective for me.
It really do. It really do.
So our topic today is lost in lust.
Lost in lust.
I sound 80 years old.
Oh, it just comes out of me. It's a spirit inside of me that's about 80 or something. I don't know.
Okay, Grandma.
Lost in lust. Let's say it one more time. What is it again?
Lost in lust. Say it with us, background.
Lost in lust. Woo! Lost in lust.
So obviously we know lust is not just sexual lust, but I think
It's not.
That's where people's minds go to first.
Automatically.
When you hear the word lust, you automatically think like sexual
I want to
stuff.
go hump on something. No, that's not it.
Right. It can be, people can lust after food, money, fame, all of those things. So I think it's important to talk about because we may be lusting after stuff we don't even know.
Right.
So, I mean, since the most obvious way of lusting is sexual, I think we should, like, talk about that a little bit. So, how we gonna segue into that? So, sexual lust. So, growing up in the church, I feel like I talk about church every episode.
That's great because we love the Lord and the Lord loves
my life,
us.
though. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, growing up in church, we're always told, like, just don't do it. Never really given any, like, practical tools or ways to avoid it. You just told don't do it. But so then when you get to the age where, you know, you start feeling some feelings.
Well, you want to do it.
You start feeling some feelings and you don't know what to do with those feelings because you were never taught.
Right.
So obviously it's normal to have a slip up if you don't know what boundaries to put in place. So like, what were you taught about that growing up?
Like you said, don't do it. Like, you kiss somebody, you gonna be pregnant. What? That is the biggest lie told in history. Y'all should have said if you kiss somebody and you let him do X, Y, and Z 1, 2, 3, then you'll get pregnant. You don't just try to scare somebody by saying, because I still kissed him and I found out I wasn't getting pregnant. So guess what? I did more kissing. So like, you know, you can't just be leading us blind like that.
And then also I think like in the church setting, I think they push this like purity culture. So it's like, you know, you're automatically held in a higher regard if you're deemed pure. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, I had actually got a purity ring.
I got one on now.
You got one on now?
I should not be wearing it.
Anyway. So the first lady of that church at the time when I got it, she, first of all, she went in front of the church and told the whole church that I got a purity ring and that I decided to wait till marriage. Why was that anybody's business? I don't know, but it was completely embarrassing. So obviously, you know, you get all that respect and all the positive words when you are pure. So obviously, when you slip up, it's a lot of shame that comes with that.
Right. And
So
so
when I-
it be in your own head
That's what
because
I'm
they
saying.
don't know.
Exactly. So when I slipped up, it was a lot of shame that came with that. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm this horrible person. I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
And that's what, so I just feel like they really push that. They really push that. And I get it, but at the same time, you have to give practical tips if you want people to really avoid that.
It's not just the church though, because this is definitely not a purity ring, y'all. I forgot. Okay, so my friend, she got us these rings, and we was supposed to practice celibacy.
What does it say?
True love waits.
That's a purity ring.
Oh, so it is one.
Yeah.
But I ain't pure.
You
Okay.
supposed to practice.
Oh. Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah, I was starting tonight. Okay, no, but not just in the church. You remember our volleyball coach had us sign those. Were they contracts or something?
I don't know what that was.
It was something. It was something.
I remember y'all saying something about that. I never signed.
A little too late for that. Guys, if you don't know, this is Big Back Jazz talking in the
Big Back
background.
Jazz on the
She
mic.
is here with us this week.
Hey y'all.
We got a mic for the third person, so y'all won't be asking like what they said, what they said,
Put
what
it-
did they
type
say?
a caption.
Type a caption.
Type it out.
Nah, we love our feedback though.
Yes,
So we got a
we
new
do.
mic. We're listening to you guys because we really mess with y'all.
Yes. So what about lust of money?
Ooh, I
What
think
about
I
lust of money?
might be battling that right now.
So what you mean? Dig deeper. Explain.
I just want more money
Why?
because I want to be able to pay my bills on time.
Is that lust though?
Like, is it? No,
I
but
don't
it's
think
for
that's-
many more reasons, though. Purse, clothes, shoes, hats, glasses, lashes, makeup, hair, fake hair, real hair, your hair, my hair. It's like it's so many things. It's like, you just, it's a lot of things money can buy. And I think that's what we start to lust off of, like,
So
the
like
different things.
I get that, and I do also feel like social media kind of plays a part in our desires. So lately, I've been really intentional about thinking like, why do I want this? Why do I want this? Is it because I've seen somebody with it
Yes.
and they look good with it, so I want it, or do I really want it?
Yes.
Because it's like, I could have got like recently with my car, Jazz. Hit up Big Back Jazz for y'all cars, bro.
Demontron, thank you.
The Montron 45. Don't play with me.
So, I could have got, more luxury car. I got a Kia. What was you about to say?
I was gonna say I wouldn't say that you were lusting over that because I would say that's something you prayed on, you thought about it, you thought long
Right.
hard, you were very conscious about before you made the purchase.
Right.
So I will say that wasn't necessarily more so lust.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like I was intentional about
Mhm.
that and made sure I wasn't just buying it
Mhm.
for whatever reason.
That's growth, baby.
Baby.
Cause
So-
Tierra, a year ago,
Oh, I'll buy anything for any reason.
No, for real.
Anything for any reason.
But you brought up social media. So
Yeah.
my question to you is, do you feel like you've ever had to like shut off social media so you wouldn't like, I guess so you wouldn't judge how other people, like, how do you say it? Compare your lifestyle to someone else's lifestyle.
So, have I felt like I needed to? Yes.
Yeah.
Have I done it? No,
Okay.
I have not done it.
I did it for a while.
But I
I
think
took a
that
step back.
I just had to come to the realization that I don't have to have what everybody else has. So that's just a
Right.
mental thing.
What God has for me, it is for me.
We went on the same note right there.
I don't know why. I don't know what note you. I was on Tamala
What
note.
God has for me,
that time
It is for me.
Yeah, that's not Tamala Man.
that's Tyler Perry.
That's not Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry either.
Who is it?
It's
Take your time.
neither one of them. I forgot who it was.
Neither
It's
one
another
of
lady.
us.
It's
Maybe
like-
Tamla Man sung it.
No. Oh, well, maybe she.
That's
took
what I'm
over.
saying.
I don't know, but
Or did she?
So yeah, we see people on social media with like all these things, flashy cars, expensive clothes, and so if you let it get to you too much, you'll start thinking like, "Dang, I'm not where I need to be in life.
Right.
I'm not doing enough." And reality is, you right where you're supposed to be, bro.
You're right where you're supposed to be. And that's what I've learned recently. Like,
Yeah.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. I can be better. I'm, trying to break bad habits, get some new good habits. So it's like, I feel like I said in the past episode, I be too hard on myself. But
Mhm.
like you said, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I need to
Mhm.
work on where I'm at now, work on me right now. And I'll have, everything that I'm supposed to have in the future.
And I think that's important too, because it's like you cannot get more if you don't take care of what you got.
Ooh, now
Was
that
that
I
a bar?
made-
Y'all both said,
that
"Ooh."
God is not gonna put more on you.
He not gonna give me more.
if I can't steward over what I have
can't
now,
be a
if I
good
can't be a
steward.
good steward, my last name is Stewart. I need to be a good steward of what I have. Okay, so that right there just keeps playing in the back of my head, bro. Like, somebody tried. I ain't gonna say he tried to argue me down because I reposted something the lady said. He was like, man, basically saying like, you make the money, you can spend the money. You just, you know what I'm saying? That's what the money there for.
Mhm.
I'm like, I see what you saying, but I know what the Holy Spirit is telling me, Oksana. You can't get it unless you do right with what I'm giving you now.
Right.
And that's from, I felt this wrong. That's from that's from paying your tithes,
Yeah.
tithes and offering to
Mhm.
good money management, period. Like making a
A budget.
plan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like doing simple things like that, I know that's what I have to do. Lord, I know, Lord, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
I'm a hog dog.
I'm not a whole time. I'm not a whole time, people. I'm not a whole time. But yes, like that, you gotta be a good steward. Ooh, I know it. I know it to be true.
But I will say that's why a lot of people are stuck in the positions that they are in. And I will say firsthand, that was me. I was like, why am I not moving forward in my life? Why am I not doing anything differently? And it's because what God blessed me with, I wasn't doing right by it.
Right.
Right.
You can't expect to go forward if you can't do what you need to do with what He's giving you.
Exactly.
Do
Because I ain't
right.
gonna get the house I want if I don't clean this one.
Clean the house you have. Man, I heard somebody say, you want a new car, clean that car you got out right there.
Bro.
You want a new car? You can't even keep this one clean. I think that was my mama that told me that. I don't know if it was the Holy Spirit or my mama. It probably was
That
both
sound
of them.
like Tammy.
It sound like Tammy for sure. But that's real spill. You gotta do right.
It is
Do
true.
right with what you have.
So what about like lust for fame? All these clout chasers out here.
Oh, now that's just in the, I don't know. It's all over. I'm not gonna do anything to try to make it to the top or try to be known,
I think exactly, and I think like even with this podcast, when we were like planning for it, we weren't like, we said we gonna make it, but that's
we
not
gonna
the,
make it. That's not
not
now.
the
That's
reason
a
that
question
we
we
did
ask
it.
each other. Like, why are we doing
Why
this?
are we doing
What is
this?
our why?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
our why is not to just be famous, just to be famous. It's to have an impact and to encourage people, uplift people,
Right.
and to build a community.
Yes,
I
because
like
we're
that.
having convos that a lot of people are not talking about.
Right.
And I know y'all probably thinking it's 1,000 podcasts out there and all this other stuff,
That was something else we talked about.
but it ain't this one.
That's something else we talked about.
Yeah,
like,
we had to make sure like dang, because
dang.
I
They
heard the
be
lady say
saying-
they was like somebody must have just dropped mics over Houston or something. no, we paid for these. Okay, we pay for these mic
And then
stands.
they always say,
Mics.
like, I be reading, like, in Instagram comments, they be like, please take the podcast equipment away. Everybody don't need a podcast. And I be like, man, but we do.
But and guess what? We don't care about none of that. We don't care about none of that. We still went for it. So block out all the noise. Like when you have something that you want to that you want to do, you feel it's right, like
Yeah.
you gotta go for it. It don't matter what people say. Forget about the comments. We did this, bro. Like, what, February? We talked about it like one night, and we ain't stopped.
We
We ain't
talked
stopped.
about it. We prayed and
We
fasted.
prayed. We fasted 21 days.
21 days, and then we went for
We
it.
went for, and now we here. Episode what?
This is episode 4.
4.
Episode 4.
4.
So so back to the lust of fame or whatever. So I think that I think it just feels good to people, like when they see, dang, I got 500 likes on this. I got all these comments, all these
yes.
people giving me compliments, like that instant like gratification that they get. I think that encourage, like that fuels something in people.
It do.
But that goes back to what Cameron said about people. They caring more about what people say.
Exactly.
And that's also
Exactly.
a problem because it's
Exactly.
you're gonna forever look for that validation. within
Exactly.
people.
And I think some people who like love that and use that to measure their worth.
Right, and I feel like that's a problem in its own, right?
Yeah.
Like, without the likes, how do you feel about the work you just put out? You know,
Exactly.
without the comments, do you feel good about the thing that you're doing? Like, forget what everybody else got to say. And we appreciate the nice comments and likes and all that other stuff, but I had to tell myself, like, hey, don't be checking these subscribers and likes every time you wake up, because that's not our.
Yeah, because at first we was definitely doing that.
How many?
Especially when the first short that we posted, and it had got like 600 in like an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, now I don't check it like that anymore.
Yeah, I just had to lead it where it's at.
Leave that where it's at. And so just remember that you're worthy because God says you're worthy. We've been real
Yes.
churchy on this episode. But you're worthy because God says you're worthy, not because of what anybody else says.
Right.
Or anybody, what they think. You know, none of that matters. No person or relationship can.
What matters is what you see when you look in a mirror.
Oh, I had wrote this too.
What?
Superficial love can seem deeper than what it is because of our own voids and shortcomings. So it may be a void, like somebody wasn't told they're pretty growing up. So when they get it online, it just feels like, oh my gosh, this
Ooh.
is everything.
Right.
So yeah, everybody go therapy. Get that handled.
Get in therapy. Get there. Please.
Please. And this episode is sponsored by. That's when we gonna get our
Yeah.
when we get our ads. I'm practicing.
But no, yeah, that was a good word right there. That was a good.
So I got one more list. It ain't even on my list, but I got one more list. Food.
Food.
How
Okay. You lusting for it?
people lust for food.
Let me guess what you lust for.
Don't do that.
What?
Cause people be talking about, bro, you really eat Subway like that?
I wasn't talking about Subway.
Never mind.
See?
Nobody say that to me. Nobody say that. Nobody said that.
Nobody
I'm not
doing
a
that.
hog dog, people.
I don't know how to do it.
So wait, what you think?
Wings.
Do you
I'm
think
not a
I?
wing person, so I can't.
You think I lust after wings, Jazz?
So you rather me say Subway or pot roast?
And Arby's is in business.
No, I don't eat Arby's, bro.
She do not
Chill,
eat
bro.
Arby's that has the
Look,
meat.
though, I eat Subway more than I eat hot wings.
I know. I just feel like
With
I don't
lusting over food, when we didn't have a lot growing up, that when I started making money, my kid.
I think that's my problem.
her kids got lobsters and steak for their birthday.
Bro,
When Jonah got a lobster, and Jonah was turning with like 5 or 6.
I think, yeah, 5.
Someone
He
brought
was-
him a
He wanted
lobster.
My kids, once I started seeing real money, like when I tell you that's where my weight came from. Almost every other day, Red Lobster. Like we would just go
And
out
they
to eat
mad.
just to
I
go.
mean-
But that's what they wanted.
Them
They
biscuits
wanted
good with
steak,
that ranch.
Texas Roadhouse. They wanted Longhorn.
Rolls.
It's just they wanted
Rolls.
the food.
So
You can lust over food. I
So
would say
can.
listen,
that.
okay, so I wasn't like, we were low income, but I still had food, but it wasn't always the food that I wanted.
Right.
So like you said, when you start making money, it's like I can eat whatever,
Whatever
I
I
want
want.
to eat.
Yes.
I would get Benihana on a random Tuesday. Any-
Random.
Random Tuesday, and just 'cause I can. And like you said, that's where the weight came from, baby. It's okay, 'cause I'm done looking like a baked potato, twice baked potato.
And we're
A
gonna
honey
say
bun?
twice baked because they say that's the best one. That's what they told me.
A honey bun.
Oh,
I don't like none of that no more. So yeah, but no, people do lust after food.
Yes, we do.
Have you
Crab
seen-
legs.
600-pound life.
Okay, you taking it too far now. We ain't.
Yeah.
They be lusting over
They
food.
do lust after
Lust
food.
over food, but I feel like that's more of an obsession.
Lust.
Depression.
Depression
Yes.
does play a part
Oh,
in
depression.
Yes.
that.
'Cause I
Because
would
I'm
say
an
after
emotional
heartbreak-
eater.
Me too.
I'm an emotional eater, bro.
I starve myself. I do not eat. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to lay. I don't want my dogs to touch me. I just be like, just walk in my room, but I do not eat.
No, I am an emotional eater, and I want Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I want my hot wings, pizza. I want whatever. That's it. You just said you do it.
I didn't say nothing. I was gonna let it
Nobody
slide.
said nothing about Ben and Jerry. You had me till you said Ben and Jerry.
You don't like Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
No,
Ben or Jerry? No, I rather Bluebell.
I'd rather HEB.
Go ahead.
HEB has the best. Like
I like all of those, but I like Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, you know, the
That
double chocolate
fudge
fudge.
brownie.
brownie.
Oh my God, I was tearing that up.
Tear it up, tear it up. No,
So how
yeah.
do you deal? Like, okay,
How
so
do you-
Jazz, since you starve yourself, how did you deal, or have you dealt with that?
I would literally go out to eat, like by myself. Like I would just go to a hibachi place, or I would
Yeah.
just go to a restaurant, walk, eat, go to a movie. Like I have to be by myself, but I have to be having food.
Right
Exactly,
next.
that's what I'm
Yeah, I have to
saying.
have food involved.
So how do you get rid of? How you stop that? You
And
haven't.
don't
You
look
ain't stopped yet.
Look at me.
She said she ain't stopped. She has not stopped.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Gotten better at dealing with it. I write now, so I've went through
Great.
probably
Oh,
3
good.
journals, but I still like I have my moments, and I know
Mhm.
this is crazy. My kids would tell you the same thing. I will buy the snacks. I will go to the store, buy the snacks, as if I was about to go. I'll open it up, put one on my dresser like I'm about to eat it, but I would never open it.
It's great.
Just having
It's a mental.
Just
It's
having
definitely
it there.
mental.
It's a mental
definitely
thing.
I
mental,
don't know
bro.
what it is, but I just have to have it on.
Don't
side
bite
of
it,
me.
Jess.
I don't bite it.
Don't bite it. Don't bite it. Just think about me every time you look at it. I'm just like this. Don't bite it.
This girl is stupid.
I'm sorry. Just think about me every time you want to go get a snack.
I know.
But no, about the growing up thing, like you said, I think I was like that with food. I was also like that with things, like just stuff. Period. That I didn't always get everything I wanted, so I would just buy random stuff,
Ooh,
bro.
That's how I was when I started working at the port.
Bro,
Just going, just
I would say
Ugh.
that was literally all of us at one point.
I think
We've
so. Yeah.
gotten better.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Tierra. Oh, what? You don't have it here? Tierra's at my house. Oh, that's fine. Let's go buy another one. Wait, what? Like,
yeah,
and
she
I
gonna
follow-
get it.
Like, and
She
we
gonna get
all
it.
just buy random stuff. Like, we would spend so much money on a weekend just from nothing.
It's crazy.
Say it, Ron. Say what you gotta say.
Yes, she bought a freaking pool that is no longer
We
here.
got in it twice. I think I got in it more, but as far as people in it,
We never even got in it, bro.
You did it.
You did, Jazz?
I didn't know she had a pool.
Jazz wasn't here. I had bought a whole pool. It really wasn't that much. It's just the fact that I bought it.
The fact that she bought a
Was-
I
pool.
remember
crazy.
Because I remember you was mad because you damaged your grass.
Right.
remember that,
Yeah.
yeah. It had damaged the grass.
Knowing damn
I
well.
think that's
She
it.
bought a dog.
I did buy a dog. That's not. That don't count.
Okay.
Next episode.
That don't count. I
It
don't think
don't.
that counts.
It don't.
Mm-mm.
How much you pay for your dog?
Now you doing too much. Now
Oh.
you in my business.
Oh,
Now
sorry.
you in my business.
That's what I was saying.
What?
I don't want to know how much you was, but you talking about not a dog. But people, okay.
Dogs be expensive, bro.
They do. I'm glad I got mine for the free.
Yeah, I didn't get mine for free, but it's okay. So that's all I got.
Lost and lust. You can't take a line? No.
Ooh, lusting
For power.
Girl.
No, I'm good on that one. I am truly, truly good.
I don't think I do. I don't know. Power in what way? So are you asking if I? Oh,
Do you lust
So-
over? You
so
do.
is being controlling? Hold on.
Lusting over control. That's
You want control.
I have ways of being
You
controlling.
desire to be in control of most things.
I would say I used to. I have a different mentality now. Like
She does. It has changed.
I don't have to be in control anymore. It
Oh,
takes
you
too
know
much
what?
work.
Right. You have stepped back.
Yeah.
She stepped back.
In what
She's
way?
changed roles.
Give me an example.
You not over, like, if we're planning a girls' night or something, she like, oh, y'all got it.
Oh yeah.
That's
Y'all got it.
that's y'all. If what y'all want to do, just let me know. I'll be there. That's how they go.
I used to be the facilitator. Like we're gonna eat this and we're gonna do this and we're
or
gonna
a trip or something like
or a
that.
trip, baby. No.
But the trip though, I do appreciate the trip part. I love the trip part because when it comes to trips, me and Tierra, we the same as far as certain things when it comes to trips. I do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no rules and regulations on no trip. I don't want no itinerary. I
Oh,
don't
well,
want nobody
that-
telling me.
Well, that no, I don't control that much.
Oh, I ain't know what Jess
I'm
is
just a
referring
good
to.
planner and a
No,
good
and I'm just saying, like, how she
organizer.
Love
plans
that.
it and like
Oh yeah.
the sleep schedule.
Baby,
Because one thing about it,
one thing about it, we gonna sleep on a trip, bro.
yes, and then we like space.
The way that
Like space.
cruise, remember we went on that cruise? We would sleep.
Best part about it, you
We
take a
would sleep.
trip,
Nah,
you get you some rest. I don't want to go on a trip with somebody that don't have sleep in the schedule.
sleep is that's always in the plans for me. But what wasn't in the plans for me is Jazz acting like we was her man and she coming out the restroom with no clothes on.
Oh,
I did not want to know her like that.
this can
I didn't want to know her like that.
That was an icebreaker.
you coming out naked? Broke the ice.
Bro, it
What
broke
did y'all-
the ice already.
what did y'all-
Okay, so what it is and what it ain't. This segment is we're just gonna give something positive from the week. So it could be anything, something we saw on social media, something that happened in our own life, and what it ain't, what wasn't so good.
Just what it ain't. And what it ain't for me is I've been trying not to think about it. I finally prayed about it when I should have started praying about it when I first heard about Jamie Foxx.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's what it ain't for the week because I know this may sound selfish, he has to sing at my wedding. I need him to pull through, right? But seriously, like I stayed off of social media for a little while. Like I tried to stay off. I didn't want to see any bad news about him or any of that because that's just like somebody that's, I don't know. He's like special to me. Like he was a
Yeah.
part of my childhood. Like
Mhm.
now I still turn on Jamie Foxx now. Great singer, great actor, great comedian. He's just to me a good person overall, and I couldn't take it. When it came out that week, I couldn't take no more. So
Yeah.
I just stayed away. And I hope he's doing good. I hope he's recovering well. Get well soon, Jamie, because you gotta sing at my wedding.
Also, Toni Braxton. Toni
Toni?
Braxton, she revealed she had to have heart surgery because she had an artery that was 80% clogged. And I'm like, listen, that's too much for Jerry Springer died today.
Jerry, come on, Jerry. Come on, you ain't warned us.
But I still be thinking in my head these people are young, but they literally
Right.
They
that
Wait,
was a
now,
part
Jerry-
of our child.
Jerry,
Jerry,
yeah.
shut up, baby.
But Tony and Jamie, y'all gotta thug
Y'all
this
gotta
out.
chill, bro. Chill.
We just lost
And
Ain't
we-
Tracy.
That's what I'm saying. We can't. We just lost a Braxton. We can't lose
We
another.
can't lose another
We can't-
one.
not
They
right
gonna
now.
pull through though, for sure. They gonna pull through in the
Tony's
mighty
good now, I
name of
think.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is she still
Um,
I pray for good health.
Is she with Birdman?
Are they still together?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I ain't seen no pictures. But my what it is for this week is I saw Chloe Bailey in concert.
Oh, that's just what she do. And that's just how she do it. I don't.
She got other songs.
Oh.
That's her and her sister's song.
Treat me like a treat.
Hey. But yes, I saw Chloe Bailey in concert and she was amazing.
Why you bouncing like
I
this?
Cause I was
Was you
excited.
bouncing like this? Why you
I was
bouncing
so
like this?
excited. Like she is such a good performer. I just see it. I see it. I see the Beyonce influence too. I really do. And I think that's why I love her so much because her stage presence is just
Giving.
it's giving. I love it. And her
That's
body
great.
be bodying. So she really puts on a good show.
That's great. That's great.
Do you have a what it is for your week?
What it is, your girl finally received her certificate. Like, I have graduated from design school. And I'm going to go reward myself.
Like Ron
Because
said.
my second, third, fourth, my brother from another mother and dad and my best friend brother told me that I need to reward myself, okay, for the things that I have accomplished. All right?
That's
so,
so
yeah,
good.
that is
Like,
it
how do
feels
you feel?
good.
Like, do you feel relieved? Do you feel?
I feel good because also, hold on, what it is, your girl done had two, well, I just had a consultation.
2, 3.
One, the next
Ooh.
one, the other one next week.
Oh,
Consultation, walked in that thing with a wall treatment concentration. I prayed, I said, God, consultation?
you said concentration. You said concentration.
Concentration. It's the game. You lose a You lose a game.
I know
Hey, yeah, I hope y'all knew what I meant. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. My daddy, my father, Daryl Stewart, aka Book, told me that I was born with blonde hair. They dyed it black. Okay, so let that stick with you, and when I mess up like that, just let it roll off. All right. But no, your girl got a consultation. I walked in there with a wall treatment consultation. You know what I'm saying? Me and my contractor came out with a design consultation. So your girl got a new project coming up. Don't play with me. Play with them over there. Okay. All
and
right.
it's really we got a project coming up because I'm the
She's
got doggone assistant,
assistant manager.
social media
Everything. She's-
consultant.
Everything. Listen.
I love it though. I
You
wouldn't have
got
it any other
to.
way.
That is so great.
I love to help. But okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Easy on Me podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss any new episodes. We'll see you guys next time.
See you next
Bye-bye.
week. Bye. What it is? What's up? Got your in the cut. She supposed to say, "Goddamn, I need a new cause."